Hello, my name is Bastina, and I'm 35 years young. I want to tell you all today about a way of life I have chosen to live. I suppose it's more of a dietary choice I've made, but it's one that has done wonders for me. I have people that doubt me when I tell them I haven't drank water in over a year, and I understand their doubts. Honestly though, dry fasting has been the way I've helped my body heal from various ailments. I started doing this about a year ago, as you could probably guess by the whole "I haven't drank water for a year" thing. Don't misunderstand me. I don't just not drink anything at all. The liquid that I do drink, however, is usually juice straight from a fruit that I make myself. I also have a heavy reliance on coconut water, which is incredibly good for your body. I found all that I really need in my life is the juice from fruits and veggies and my coconut water. It all started when I saw signs of my age on my face. I noticed puffiness around my eyes, lines near my mouth, and other issues like stiff joints. I decided to go to a doctor, who told me there was nothing wrong with me. It was just a part of aging, and that if I wanted to get rid of the puffiness and wrinkles, I'd have to do things such as surgery and Botox. I really wasn't about that, though, and I thought that there had to be some natural way to help my body. While I was out jogging with a good friend of mine, she suggested that I try dry fasting. I had never heard of it before, so I quickly began to do some research on it. I decided I had nothing to lose, and began trying this new diet. There were days where I felt like I was starving, but I knew I just needed a bit more time to adjust to the diet. The hunger pains soon faded once I found a good balance between foods and coconut water. I noticed that almost 2 months in, the puffiness in my eyes had faded. My eyes looked bright and young again, and I was thrilled like no other. I started to theorize that all the water I had been drinking previously had caused a large retaining in my body. I learned that the body can uptake too much water into the bloodstream and raise your blood volume, which can raise your blood pressure. The kidneys are also working hard all the time to try and purify all the water I intake. I figured that doing this dry diet must be good for my body, as I'm not forcing it to work so hard. I can back this claim up with the immense progress I've had. I feel like I'm 20 again, with the way I look and the way I feel. I can easily complete my morning jogs without hardly breaking a sweat. This kind of diet takes some serious determination, because getting past those first few months are difficult. Your mouth is constantly dry, and your body is constantly signaling you to drink some water. Once you push through it, however, you start to find that you really don't need it as much as your brain is wired to think. I have had a few words of concern from my doctor about this diet. They've warned me that it can cause serious dehydration if I'm not careful, and even kidney stones if it gets too bad. I've never experienced these things, however, so I think he's just overthinking it. I've never even had a dizziness spell from lack of nutrients, as he claimed. I think I'm getting plenty of nutrients just the way I'm eating, so I'm going to continue dry fasting. It isn't just good for my body, it's good for my mind. I've felt so much more healthy mentally since starting, and I feel like my spiritual levels have grown. It brings a settling feeling of peace, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.